Right, morning all. We're back out again. Wednesday the 23rd of March. Back on this flail mowing job. So we're starting into this sort of wooded area behind me. We did this end not so long since, just by hand. And I'm just making access at the far end. You can't really see it for the fog. So yeah, we got the new Defender. Dig it. Flail and a couple of buckets. I'm just going to get everything warming up and we'll crack on. Right, so we're getting on well now. Got a couple of piles of brash that I'm cutting off the trees, and this is sort of what we've got done. We've got maybe 100 foot kind of cleared. I'm loving the flail, really am. Combined with a little pole saw that's just up back at truck there, you can do quite a lot. So all I'm really doing is sort of choosing between flailing the ends off of these sort of things and then cut them off with pole saw, chuck the brash over, mulch everything up on the floor. There's a lot of stones here, but the great thing about the digger is there's a stone, you can just lift it up straight away. It's responsive enough that you can miss them, and I think it's coming along well. We're on this like raised platform that somebody's put in at some point behind the fence here, and yeah, we're just cracking on. This is what it's pretty much like. There's not a lot in the bottom, there's not tons of brambles or anything, but all this sort of dead kind of messiness can be just mulched off, and these little branches, you mulch them off as far as you can, get pole saw out, cut round tree to leave them all nice and clean, chuck the logs of that over, and then on to the next one. It seems to be working very well. I'm going to carry on through here, through all these elderberries. I'll have to level a bit of this soil out before long. I think a lot of this has been tipped over the years. There's quite a lot of concrete and stuff that I'm sat on, but no, it's tidying it up very well. I'm really happy with it. The long-term plan, I think, with this is to come in here and sort of between the big trees clear it out and plant some thorn whips, get some put in all these gaps to get a bit more of a sort of boundary. I mean, there's a fence just here which keeps everything in the field, as it were, but no, get cleared along here gets us a good bit of access, and I think it's looking considerably better down this end. And we're just going to carry on and get as far as we can. So yeah, that's the flail. We're running it very well. It's got the right, I think it's got the right flails on it for what I'm doing. It's got quite heavy sort of hedge cutter flails, boot flails they call them. Shouldn't really do this with machine running, but that kind of flail. Nice and heavy, fairly tough. They've lost their edge since I sharpened them, but it's quite rough work, but they're still cutting well. And a nice small head so I can throw it about on machine and I'm not worried about tipping or it's not bouncy or anything. Machine's on top of flail sort of thing. It's got plenty of weight to handle it. The only thing that is surprising is how much diesel we're burning. I can usually do like 3, even 4 normal sort of digging days with machine, just digging or ditching or clearing trees, whatever. But running this thing, we're sort of nearly half a tank a day. So it's like 20 litres a day when you're running it with flail on. That said, it's doing a lot of work, so it's sort of, it is what it is. But yeah, that's the setup on what we're on with. So while I'm doing this stuff that's near at floor, I'm going to set you up and we'll get some footage.